with the fabulous Maggie Norris. You're looking really good.
Thank you. So do you.
I love your look.
Thank you.
But I'm loving your collection. So you did something really special. Tell me a little bit about it.
Well, what we did was we did a reenactment. We got some wonderful women together, society women, and I dressed them in my couture clothing, and they went to a place called Salon. And it was a reenactment in that, you know, Grace Niro was singing, and all of her friends were there watching her sing. It was like they were at a nightclub. And so it was so exciting. It was very exciting. And I don't think it's ever been done before where this happens like this.
It's so old school to do that. I mean, I love the thinking the way you did it. Like, it wasn't just a regular runway show. Obviously, you could see the clothes, but it was such a great way to make a presentation without doing the normal, standard, kind of boring sometimes runway show. It was just really unique. Well, tell me a little bit about the clothes, because, I mean, you do these corsets. I mean, everything's kind of vintagey, like 18th century French, but yet obviously really done in a really modern way.
Well, the interesting thing about dressing these women was that to meet the woman, and the challenge is to look at her and say, what would be her style? Is it 19th century? Is it 1930s glamour? Because I love so many different periods in fashion that we kind of worked together, and I sort of created a dream for each of these women.
We have the fabulous Grace, the legendary Grace. How are you?
I'm great, Lauren. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
So why did you decide to participate in Maggie's show? I guess it was really her fashion show in a way.
It definitely was her fashion show. Well, first of all, I met Maggie a few years ago. I was in Bergdorf, and she was having a show.
Of course you were in Bergdorf. Of course you was in Bergdorf.
Of course. And I saw this fabulous piece. I mean, there's so many right now, but I can show you the one that I had seen in there. And I was drawn to that piece and ended up meeting her that day. And then we just kind of kept in touch. And over the years, we just kept in touch. And she said, you know, you have a great voice. And I don't know about that, but...
Well, she wouldn't lie. Maggie never lies.
But anyway, I told Maggie, I said, you know, actually, I am doing some singing. And Maggie said, this is a good venue. Why don't you do this? And I said, okay.
And it worked out beautiful.
It worked out fabulous.
How do you feel when you see someone like her wearing your clothes? Because she's not a model. You design for real women. So that must be even more exciting to see somebody that's not, you know, two inches big, you know, wearing your clothes.
Well, but I think I look at Grace as sort of an icon because she's very, you know, chic, and she reminds me of Billie Holiday in the 30s. And so that when you see the film, it was just so beautiful to see her in this beautiful setting, and also she looks so beautiful in my gown that I designed for her.
Yes.
And to hear her sing and all her friends around her, it was just very exciting.
And I can tell you how I feel when I wear her clothing. I feel like a woman. I feel so feminine. I feel so sexy. And actually, I wore a bustier last night. Unbelievable, and it was just fabulous.
I've worn the bustier. They're amazing. Well, you have to look good. Obviously, you're Mrs. Robert De Niro. That's important because when you go someplace, the Tribeca, you have to look good.
Yeah,
right?
well, I do. That's true.
Yeah. So how important is clothing to you and your career even?
To me, I love the elegance. I was drawn to Maggie and her designs because they're so elegant and it's so feminine. And I think we have kind of lost that femininity a little bit in today's fashion. I mean, we still can find it here and there, but she just has captured, I feel, the femininity of a woman being a woman.
Thank you so much, ladies.
Thank you. Thanks, Lauren.
Thank you, Lauren.